Hello, and welcome to today's video, where we're going to be talking about the latest trailer for the highly anticipated film, The Flash. This movie has been a topic of discussion for the past couple of years, largely due to its star. But now that we finally have a 3-minute full-length trailer, we can start to get a real sense of what this movie has in store for us. The trailer has completely blown my mind, and I'm sure many of you feel the same way. It's time to focus on what is being called the best DC movie ever made. In this video, I'll be giving you my reaction to the trailer for The Flash, as well as breaking down some of the details you may have missed. We'll be talking about Easter eggs, some of the finer points of the trailer, and what we can expect from the movie overall. We'll also discuss how James Gunn is involved with this movie and how it fits into his new DC universe. So be sure to leave your opinions in the comments down below, and let's get started. This movie is taking inspiration from the Flashpoint comic run. In this version, Bruce Wayne is no longer Batman, and instead, his father, Thomas Wayne, has taken up the mantle. Superman, on the other hand, wasn't raised by the Kents, and instead was used as a guinea pig for government experiments, never receiving proper sunlight. The movie will follow a similar structure, but will involve the multiverse and very different versions of Batman and Superman. As we see in the trailer, the central plot of the movie is Barry Allen using his powers to travel back in time to save his mother's life. This creates an alternate version of the DC universe that he remembers, and it's revealed that this is a major motivation for why he desperately wants to save this universe. It's clear that this alternate universe will be a significant part of the movie's plot, and it's exciting to see how it will all come together. Let's talk about one of the most exciting aspects of the trailer, Ben Affleck's return as Batman. Seeing him in action in costume has been long awaited by fans, and it's clear that he's going to have a significant role in the movie. In this scene, which we know will happen early on in the movie, the Flash and Batman are teaming up to stop some criminals in Gotham. We've seen behind-the-scenes videos of this scene taking place, but now with visual effects and everything else added on, it looks fantastic. One thing that immediately catches the eye is the color of Affleck's suit. It appears to have a bluish-gray vibe, similar to the comics. Additionally, the suit has been altered slightly, and it's clear that he's wearing some armor. This change may be due to the story's dark and gritty tone, or to reflect the character's evolution since we last saw him. As the DC Extended Universe continues to evolve, it's possible that this will be the last time we see Ben Affleck as Batman. Still, we can be grateful for this moment and look forward to seeing more of him in action. It's an exciting time for DC fans, and the inclusion of Affleck's Batman in The Flash is just one of many reasons to be hyped for this movie. Let's take a closer look at one of the scenes from the trailer. It appears that this sequence is taking place in Gotham City, not Central City, where Barry Allen usually does his crime fighting. We can tell because we see an ambulance with the words Gotham City Fire Department on the side, and the building is named after Batman's mother, the Martha Wayne Institute. Interestingly, there have been other leaked concept images online that show more of the sequence. In these images, it appears that the Flash is going to be saving a couple of babies from a nursery that explodes out of this hospital. This could be a great way to open up the movie and set the tone for the rest of the film. I want to take a moment to talk about the visual effects in the Flash trailer. After all the time it's taken for this movie to get made, it's clear that Warner Brothers has spared no expense when it comes to the visuals. In fact, this is supposed to be one of the most visually heavy movies ever made. It's clear that a lot of time, effort, and money has been invested in creating a visually impressive movie, and I can't wait to see the results on the big screen. We get a closer look at the superhero's suit, and opinions about it have been mixed. Some believe it's an improvement, while others think it's a downgrade from the previous suit. However, when we see the suit in action during a scene where Barry Allen sees his younger self run out of his house, it looks fantastic. Even in the forward shots of the cow, it looks pretty good, and some people might change their minds about it. One of the most interesting things about the new suit is how it will pop out of a ring, which is a feature brought over from the comics. In the comics, Barry Allen has a ring where his suit pops out, and he quickly puts it on with his speed. The animation of the suit popping out of the ring in the trailer looks great, and it's said that Ben Affleck's Batman will build the ring and gift it to the Flash. This relationship between the two superheroes is another aspect of the movie that has caught the attention of fans. Moving on to the time travel and multiverse elements of the movie, it appears that Barry Allen will receive some devastating news regarding his father's court case in which he's trying to prove his innocence for the murder of his mother. This leads to Barry using his powers to travel back in time to the events of Man of Steel, where General Zod threatened Earth for Superman, or in this case, Supergirl. During this sequence, we will gain an understanding of what Barry Allen was doing at that time. Leaked images of Funko Pops show a young version of Barry with a homemade suit that he uses to save the people in Metropolis during the invasion. It'll be interesting to see how this scene plays out and how it connects to the larger story of the film. Although some fans may find it strange that General Zod, a Superman villain, will be making an appearance in a Flash movie, as well as the fact that there are two different Batmans played by Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck and the inclusion of Supergirl, it actually seems like this film is taking advantage of the world that Zack Snyder built up in the DC Extended Universe. In fact, this movie appears to be the most connected to that universe, despite the messy and convoluted timeline that has been established thus far. Despite any reservations fans may have, this attention to detail and continuity in the film's universe is what makes it particularly exciting to me. As the trailer progresses, we are shown some glimpses of Sasha Care's Supergirl, who is being held captive in a government facility. It's revealed that Barry Allen needs her help to fight off General Zod, Superman's villain who has returned to wreak havoc once again. We also learn that Sasha Care's character is playing Kara Zor-El, Superman's cousin. Many fans were speculating which version of Supergirl she would be playing, with some suggesting Laura Lane Kent due to the resemblance to the comic book character. It's worth noting that James Gunn has plans to make a Kara Zor-El movie based on Tom King's comic book series, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. However, it's still unknown if this movie will be connected to the new DC universe, or if they will opt for a more traditional-looking Supergirl. One of the things that have kept me excited for the upcoming Flash movie from the beginning is the announcement that Michael Keaton's Batman will be one of the Batmen in the film. As someone who grew up with the iconic portrayal of Batman by Keaton, I'm thrilled to hear him utter his famous line,
"Yeah, I'm Batman."
Even if it might come off as cheesy to some. I'm eagerly looking forward to seeing Keaton do more action in the film, especially after the brief glimpse we got of his Batman fighting. Whether it's all visual effects or not, I fully buy into the idea that an old man Batman can still be kicking butt. In fact, it's somewhat surprising that they have kept the stiff, non-movable neck as part of the costume after all these years, but I'm not complaining. It's part of what makes Keaton's Batman iconic. I'm glad they've retained that aspect of the character. The trailer features a fascinating shot of various Batman suits, both old and new. The most exciting part of this revelation is that Michael Keaton will be wearing a new suit throughout the movie, which looks like something that perfectly fits the Batman he portrayed in the 1989 film. Behind the new suit are the original suit from the 1989 movie and the suit from the sequel, Batman Returns. But the real surprise comes from the suits to the right and left of the new one. The right side of the shot displays Michael Keaton in a nightmare suit and the mech suit that Ben Affleck wore in his movies. Fans are left wondering if Michael Keaton's Batman had fought a version of Superman, or if it's just a way of paying homage to Ben Affleck's Batman adventures. Regardless, it's an exciting sight to see the replication of suits from other Batman iterations. The left side of the shot presents us with even more astounding suits. It features an actual blue and grey Batman suit that is identical to Michael Keaton's. Fans have debated whether blue and grey could work in live action, and this shot proves that it can. Finally, there's a Batman suit that includes a couple of Glocks, which could be grapple guns, but still excites Batman fans who know Michael Keaton's Batman had no qualms about using guns and bombs. Just letting goons die. Still, what a fantastic shot of all these different Batman suits. The trailer for the Flash movie has hinted that Barry Allen's time travel adventures will alter the current state of metahumans. This means that the plot of the movie may require a recreation of the event that gave Barry Allen his powers. The scene in the trailer showing both Barry Allen and another character getting shocked in a lab could be the moment of this recreation. It's worth noting that Barry Allen's origin story in the comics involves being struck by lightning while he is exposed to certain chemicals. Another scene in the trailer features Barry Allen facing Iris West, a character who only appeared in the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League. This suggests that the Snyder cut is the most canon version of events in the DCU. The trailer also shows two different versions of Barry Allen fighting, each with different types of electricity, yellow for the current Barry Allen and blue for the other version. Throughout the Flash appearances in the DCU, he has been seen with blue electricity, so it's unclear why the current Barry Allen has yellow electricity. It's possible that the explanation for this is that the current Barry Allen has more control over his powers, as he can travel through different multiverses, which has granted him a higher level of power. Finally, it's revealed in the trailer that the younger Barry Allen will make his Flash suit out of a Michael Keaton Batman suit, which he will cut bat ears off from. This is a humorous nod to the fact that he is still new to his powers and is still figuring out how to use them. As a result, his energy will come off as blue instead of yellow. After viewing the trailer, the most significant point of discussion now is how the movie will conclude, particularly since it is intended to establish James Gunn's DC universe. Earlier rumors indicated that the film would end with Barry Allen and Michael Keaton's Batman as the new DCU Batman. However, this information has been refuted by James Gunn himself, who confirmed on Twitter that the new DCU Batman will be portrayed by a new actor, rather than someone we have seen before, such as Christian Bale or George Clooney. As a result, there is now uncertainty about how the film will end and where characters like Ben Affleck's Batman will go, as well as the other heroes in the movie. Furthermore, James Gunn has reportedly removed several cameo appearances that were initially intended to tease the future of certain characters in the DCU, such as Wonder Woman and Henry Cavill's Superman. Although we know that Wonder Woman will appear in the film, it is uncertain what the future holds for these characters or how they will be represented in the movie. So, what do you think of the trailer? Did you spot anything we missed? Let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more exciting updates on all your favorite movies and TV shows. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.